Most of us grew up hearing that a big, traditional breakfast is the best way to start the day. But the classic staples heavily marketed to us often sabotage how you feel just a few hours later. Common convenience foods like fruit juices, boxed cereals, and flavored yogurts look like healthy choices, but they act as metabolic saboteurs disguised as health foods. This chart represents your blood glucose levels. Lacking fiber, processed foods absorb instantly, causing a rapid spike into the red zone. Your body responds with an insulin surge, storing fat and rapidly pulling sugar out, causing levels to plummet below baseline. This resulting energy deficit leads to mid-morning fatigue, sudden brain fog, and intense hunger before lunch. Managing these reactions requires viewing breakfast as a series of metabolic levers chosen for specific biological tasks. To avoid the daily energy crash, your morning macronutrients must match the actual physiological demands of the day ahead of you. The physical repair protocol is designed for highly active individuals or athletes starting their day in a fasted catabolic state. Foundational inputs for this goal include cottage cheese and Greek yogurt, which provide nearly twice the protein of regular dairy options. Their effectiveness comes from a specific dairy protein called casein. This diagram compares protein digestion rates. Standard proteins create a sharp, short-lived peak. Casein creates a long, wide plateau, providing a steady release of amino acids. This prevents muscle breakdown and creates a lasting satiety zone, reducing the urge to snack. Eggs serve as a secondary input here, delivering all 9 essential amino acids to kickstart your morning metabolism. One trade-off to consider is sodium. Cottage cheese contains high salt levels, requiring monitoring for those managing hypertension. Preparation also matters. Frying eggs in heavy oil or butter introduces unnecessary saturated fats and calories that can outweigh the metabolic benefits. Prioritizing physical repair means choosing preparation methods like boiling or poaching to ensure the protein benefits aren't compromised by cardiovascular downsides. The cognitive protocol is engineered for professionals and desk workers who require prolonged mental focus without a mid-morning crash. Green tea serves as the foundational beverage for this routine, acting as a strategic alternative to a standard morning coffee. The active mechanism is the combination of moderate caffeine and the amino acid L-theanine. This infographic shows the difference in brainwave responses. The combination in green tea promotes smooth, rolling alpha brainwaves, creating a state of calm alertness rather than the jagged, erratic patterns often caused by high caffeine intake. This protocol pairs green tea with specific dietary inputs, berries and egg yolks. Berries provide antioxidants to protect neural cells from oxidative stress, while the choline in egg yolks supports the production of neurotransmitters required for memory. The trade-off here is volume. You need a high consumption of berries to reach effective antioxidant levels, which requires careful tracking for those on strict low-carb diets. For the beverage, consuming more than 3 cups of green tea can trigger anxiety or digestive distress, negating the focus benefits. Optimizing for focus is an exercise in precise dosing. Both underconsumption and overconsumption disrupt the necessary metabolic balance. The longevity protocol targets long-term heart health, microbiome diversity, and stable blood sugar. This protocol relies on exactly 40 grams of dry oatmeal, or 2 slices of whole grain bread as the primary carbohydrate source. These whole grains contain beta-glucan, a soluble fiber that actively interacts with your digestive system. This flowchart illustrates the process. Beta-glucan fibers bind to and remove bile acids from the body, forcing the liver to pull LDL cholesterol out of your system to produce replacement bile. This decreases circulating LDL cholesterol, correlating with a descending cardiovascular risk trend line. You compare these grains with healthy fat inputs like avocado and bananas. Both are high in potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure by relaxing blood vessel walls and balancing sodium levels. This protocol introduces a specific caloric trade-off. Because avocados are calorie-dense, failing to strictly measure portions often leads to unintended weight gain. Similarly, the natural sugars in bananas require active monitoring for anyone managing diabetes or strict blood sugar limits. While these heart-healthy foods are effective, their high caloric density demands strict portion control to ensure the benefits aren't lost to a caloric surplus. The efficacy of your breakfast depends on matching your macronutrients to the specific biological demands of your day. To help you architect your morning, follow this decision framework. It begins with one question: what is your primary goal today? If you need to perform deep cognitive work, combine green tea, eggs, and berries. This combination avoids high carbohydrate inputs that often cause lethargy, keeping your mental clarity sharp until lunch. For those focused on physical recovery and muscle preservation, prioritize cottage cheese or Greek yogurt topped with a handful of nuts. This provides the slow-digesting casein necessary to protect muscle mass during your morning fast. If your focus is long-term heart health, pair exactly 40 grams of oatmeal or whole grain bread with a measured portion of avocado. To maintain the benefits of the longevity path, stick to strict portion sizes to manage the heavy caloric load. While no single food fixes a poor diet, choosing a targeted, modular breakfast protocol sets a definitive metabolic foundation for the next 16 hours of your day.